Okay everybody, I'm going to try and shoot a video of me repurposing this Dreamcatcher Halloween themed wreath. So in the background you'll hear Hocus Pocus. So hopefully, help me get in the mood because, it is summertime right now in 2017. So here we go. I have two ravens set up for this wreath to be put on. I'm going to snip some of these feet off so that it'll sit easier on the wreath. Go. Put some glue on his feet. Help him stay put. Probably should put a little glue on his tushy tip. I see that. His butt is touching his skull head. So we'll put a little glue on his tushy. Good thing about hot glue, sometimes it doesn't get contacted to the surface right away. And also, hot glue is good with filling in areas so that they do not melt better. From over here, so you push that foot down without getting burned by the hot glue. Oh baby, how many times have I done that one before? Way too many. Once that's stuck, it's not going to stick right away. I got the hot temperature glue today. So let's keep on moving along and piling on things, and it'll get stuck permanently fine with a whole bunch of other stuff on top of it with more glue. Crafters don't want to really admit how much glue they really use in their projects, but I am not ashamed of it. I use lots of glue because I like my things to last. As you'll see, I'll be pulling a whole bunch of different random flowers I have over here on my right. I was going to run out of room on the table if I tried to put it all on the table with this really big wreath. Honey, you can't come over here. I know it's all Halloweeny over here, and you love the Halloweeny, but I need to keep your nose away from the hot glue. Okay, inspect the job and move on. Okay, let's try and figure out where do we want to put this second raven. Looks like we're going to have a kitty tushy on the table, so please forgive the kitty tushy on the table. Let's see. Might make him sneeze. I'd like to try to see if I can. I have to pop these legs off though. up. Oh, Winifred just lost her potion. She's not a happy witch. So far, I am loving how this is coming out. Sometimes my dream catchers, when I make them, have one purpose, and if the person that it's supposed to go to doesn't find it, needs to be repurposed. And that is what is happening to this guy today. The person that he was supposed to go to never manifested. So he needs to find a new purpose in life, to find a good home, and that is what we are sprucing him up for to do, because Halloween is coming before we know it, which I cannot wait, because once Halloween is here, then Thanksgiving and Christmas, and if you don't know by now, this girl loves Christmas. I love any holiday, to be honest, but I really, really, really love Christmas. Always have, probably always will. In my family, holidays were always huge. My Nana decorated, cooked, baked. It was a long, long parade of just merriment, and it was great being a child growing up in that house. And they are no longer with me, my nanny, my pappy, and my mom. So it is just me, my husband, and the girls. So Christmas is going to be kind of fun this year to see what I come up with to celebrate with, and what things I keep to honor their memory and their traditions that they taught me. So far, what we have here. So the ravens are in. Let me pop this up a little bit. So sorry about the jitter of the camera here. There we go. Got the ravens on, a few flowers. I'm going to put some more stuff on, so I'm going to keep on running and keep on talking and make this guy look ready for Halloween. And of course there's Tony in the background being nosy. And I don't know if any of you got to see Hara when she came in, but she was over here being nosy and inspecting things. Now she is over. Sorry about the jitter, guys. So look over here past me. You see all the flowers and things that I have for the wreath. And of course in this little box over here, there you go. Now you can see there's a little box and there's a pretty kitty. Put the camera back so we can get back to crafting. So we're going to put some more fun fall leaves on here. As we hear the Sanderson sisters in the background doing their chant. Cover up too much of the faces, because if you've ever seen this guy before, you know his eyes light up and do an awesome flashy. So I'm trying to keep what things I put around the face, things that can have those lights shine through really nicely. So
Poor Thackeray's. Neither his father, his mother, nor anyone else ever knew what became of him those 300 years ago. And so, Sanderson sisters were hanged. Over to say, Halloween night. Still guards the old Sanderson house, warning off any white meek witches come back to life. We seem to have a skeptic in our midst. Mr. Dennison, would you care to share your California big bang tie-dye review? Granted, you guys here in Salem are all into these black cats and witches stuff. Stuff is fun. But everyone here knows that Halloween was invented by the candy company. It's a conspiracy.
It just so happens that Halloween is based on the ancient piece called All Hallows Eve.
You go, girl. You tell them. Be educated, people. Know your history. That's one thing that makes me kind of sad every year around Halloween, because there's people out there who will demonize the ancient cultures where holidays like Halloween, all of them, all holidays are based on some seasonal transition of Mother Nature, and it's just sad how people will demonize those things and, in a sense, ruin it for people who truly do love to celebrate, Mother Nature and the changing, habits of her seasons. It really is sad how the fear-based of society will believe the Hollywood hype of things before actually doing true research of the history of holidays. I have done, and still doing, years of study to learn where things have originated from and where culture has come from. Something my nanny and pappy and my mom instilled in me of, if you don't understand something, look it up, find out, get your own answers. Don't just blindly go against something before you truly know a good reason to be going against it. That's why it's so important for people to be really informed. And if you're going to hate something and be against it, know why. Don't just be against it because, oh, well, it's wrong. Well, okay, that's a great start to be, passionate about something, but know why. So that when you come across people, which you will, who ask you, well, okay, I understand you don't like it, but why don't you like it? You can give them an informed, detailed answer. And you won't look like, one of those crazed maniacs out there just trying to get up hype, and trying to start trouble for people who just really want to have enjoyment of whatever. I just really think that, the world would be a more harmonious place if people would actually take the time to really learn. My nanny and pappy and my mom all instilled that in me. Also my teachers. In high school especially. I know you've heard this because every teacher has said it. Every teacher has ever said it. If you want to learn something, then learn it. The best way to learn it is read, and keep your mind open. And it sounds, yeah, he's laughing his ass off over here at me. Not really, he's laughing in the movie. But in a sense, a lot of people do laugh at that concept because they're like, yeah, okay, me reading, how's that going to help? Well, it's going to get you informed. because people ask me, you know, well, how did I learn how to do all this crafty stuff? Well, I went out there and I learned it. People taught me. I mean, yeah, my wreaths, my dream catchers, all that look awesome now, but people, honestly, there was a day when they didn't look this good. I mean, they looked good because I was diligent in my craft, but they got better because I kept on going. I kept on finding new ways and new techniques to make things, and that's how you learn out there. I mean, the world is, this is going to be funny because, you know, it is cliche, but the world is your oyster. And inside oyster grows pearls. And so, be a pearl. Because oyster has plenty of time to help you become one. And if people really want to be supportive of you and what you do, then they'll wait until you are the perfect oyster that you can be. I know I'm still waiting for people that I know to become the perfect oysters they're supposed to be, because they're not ready yet. They're not truly formed into the fullness of who they can and will be. And their journey is long, but you know what? So's mine. I am not the perfect anything, but I'm getting there.
Well, she can take it. Well, you're 8. Go by yourself.
Okay, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking it is almost done. Take a look up here. Let's see. Might need to touch it up with a little bit of paint, but I think we might be done. So I will shoot another video when this is all touched up with a little bit of paint, and we'll see how it looks. Thanks for joining me. Bye.